On February 10th, 2023, after a long morning of rehearsals and a very brief fire evacuation, Blythewood High School had its annual Black History Month Assembly. This assembly is thrown in celebration of Black culture and customs. This is one of our commonly known assemblies. However, what is not commonly known is who exactly plans the assembly.
Based on our other assemblies, I'd say probably 401 was involved. That would probably be my best get, the students of 401.
Probably like the administration, like at the school and stuff, or like 401.
If I had to guess, I thought it was like a committee of students, just because of like how organized and how like everything was put together.
While these are all reasonable answers, none of these are quite correct. For the past 2 years, the Black History Month Assembly has been handled by the Black Student Union, otherwise known as the BSU, as you see on that young lady's shirt. Since its founding in October of 2021, the Black Student Union has met almost every Monday to do a variety of things. This includes chilling out, having discussions, playing games, or even planning assemblies. Their ultimate goal is to create a safe space for all Black and African American students at Blythewood High School.
I feel like the Black Student Union we've offered a lot of diversity to people, so like they can see like some type of in look on what the Black community is.
I think, especially in terms of the black population at Blythewood, it definitely made us more connected, made us feel more together.
It's making more people more inclusive into the black community. Because I mean, the more and more you see, like it looks like we're a predominantly white school, but BSU helps bring out the black.
A lot goes into the planning of an assembly as they don't just happen overnight. In fact, most of the time they take months to prepare. So to have a successful assembly, you need to have a successful organization. And there are a few things that contribute to that.
The success of the program definitely comes from this population of black people who are specifically wanting to get more out of our community here at this school, and also like our assemblies that we do that really promote the club. You know what I'm saying?
Is commitment, dedication, integrity, and honesty. Just doing what you're supposed to do, being dedicated, showing up to meetings when you're supposed to, being punctual, being on time, being respectful, and just doing all that you can to make sure that the organization is ran successfully.
Many members of the BSU are well acquainted with serious topics. Every other Monday, the group meets to have a discussion of whatever they choose to talk about. This can range from any topic they feel as though affects them or their community.
Gosh, we speak about so many things. Like, oh my gosh, I don't know. I don't know if I have a favorite one, but like I know if I had to choose between the games and the serious talk, I would choose the serious talk because like that's when I really get to know. Okay, you're in the club. You're African American. You know we might go through the same things. Like, what are you going through that I haven't went through, or what I went through, and you don't know that. So like I like those talks more than our games.
Talking about inequalities between, not just between, races, but then between and our own race, like between, colorism and stuff like that.
Definitely colorism, because I think that there's a lot of depth and like lore to, the history of colorism and like why we treat each other differently even though we're all black, just based on like the shade of our skin tone.
Despite the occasional heavy subject matter, the group has managed to find ways to balance themselves. This typically includes activities in the auditorium, such as Family Feud, Jeopardy, Guess That's Lyric, and many other games, and other times, they just prefer to sit, chill, and talk to one another. This often leads to the group making many good memories with each other.
It's not really that funny, but it was kind of funny after the fact last year when we got somebody pulled the fire alarm right during the assembly, like at the time it was about to start. That was kind of funny. After the fact, during, it was horrifying. But yeah.
Oh my gosh, probably last year when Tim came in with them big behind boots on, about to go out there and dance for the pop. I was like, ooh, please somebody save you. Ooh, hope somebody's watching over you. That was probably my funniest moment.
Favorite BSU memory? It gotta be probably the first year we did the Black History Month Assembly.
Like the teacher would get on people. Or like when we just honestly would get on each other at meetings, that would literally be it.
We swag serve. Like, I think it was last year. Did we do that? Or that was a year? No. No, I think that was last year we swag served. Or maybe the year before. I don't know. I like that. Because we all came, we was like, yeah, I like that.
Last year's Black History Month assembly, when Thurm threw off his jacket while he was performing Can You Stand the Rain, that's probably my favorite BSU memory.
While the Black Student Union may be a lot of things, above all else, they're a family. And if you don't believe me, take it from some of their members.
I was struggling, I guess, freshman and sophomore and parts of junior year to find like a group of black people that I felt connected around because all of my friends are not black. So I just wanted to find a group of people that I could, connect with, talk to that looked like me because that makes me feel more secure in my person.
I love BSU. Like, honestly, I think if you're like a black kid or like, whatever, and you like, say you don't have no friends or you don't have nowhere to go Mondays can be like a place for you to come and like chill and talk or whatever.
I've been going to a predominantly white school a whole bunch of my life. I mean, I went to 2 predominantly white schools, elementary and middle school. I go to a kind of supposed to be predominantly white school now. And BSU just brings in where I could connect with my people and stuff like that.
I would say when we were practicing for the BSU assembly, it kind of felt like we were all a big family, just in it together type of thing. If we struggled, we struggled together. If we succeeded, we succeeded together. So that was a pretty big thing.